Hi, good morning. This is a Delhi High Court judgment under income tax, section 271 1C, penalty proceedings. Citation is Principal Commissioner of Income Tax versus Gregarious Projects Private Limited. A notice was issued under section 143(2) of the Income Tax Act. Background is original return was filed by the taxpayer and certain income was disclosed. Then he revised the original return and claimed certain deductions, that is, advances written off. He claimed this as a business loss. So, assessment proceedings were taken up by the assessing officer, and the assessing officer passed an order making addition of the advances written off by the taxpayer. AO said the taxpayer failed to give any supporting evidence in respect of the advance. So he passed the assessment order. Then, subsequent to passing the assessment order, he also initiated penalty proceedings under section 271 1C. So AO passed the penalty order also. He confirmed the penalty at 100% of the tax imposed. Then the taxpayer filed a appeal to the Commissioner of Appeals, which was dismissed. This is a normal thing which happens. Then he filed a appeal to the tribunal, ITAT. ITAT allowed the appeal of the taxpayer, stating that there was no specific charge for initiation of penalty proceedings. So, even though you initiated penalty proceeding, you have not specified the charge. On that ground, tribunal dropped the penalty proceedings. So, the Delhi High Court says now the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax filed appeal against that order. Delhi High Court says, very, very interesting. Finding in assessment proceedings is not conclusive and final for imposition of penalty under section 271 1C. The findings may constitute good evidence in penalty proceedings, but that does not mean penalty under section 271 1C is mandatory whenever an addition or disallowance is made. In assessment proceedings, the concern is with assessment of income, quantification, and computation. But for imposition of penalty, it is the conduct of the taxpayer that needs to be seen. Penalty is imposed not because an addition is made, but because there is concealment or furnishing of inaccurate particulars. Within quote, there is concealment or furnishing of inaccurate particulars. The Delhi High Court noted section 271(1)(c) and took those words, concealment or furnishing of inaccurate particulars. Delhi High Court says the words conceal and furnishing of inaccurate particulars are separate and distinct. They carry different meaning and connotation. When penalty proceedings under section 271(1)(c) is initiated, the specific grounds which form the foundation needs to be spelled out in clear terms. Otherwise, taxpayer will not have opportunity to put forth his case or defense. The charge must be unequivocal and unambiguous, the court says. Whenever you make a charge under section 271 1C, the charge must be unequivocal and unambiguous. Revenue must specify the charge whether it is concealment or furnishing of inaccurate particulars. They cannot be permitted to club both. This is very, very important. They cannot simply say because you have concealed and also furnished inaccurate particulars. The Delhi High Court specifically says revenue cannot be permitted to club both. High Court held that the levy of penalty under section 271(1)(c) is not valid on that ground because there is no specific charge It said penalty proceedings under section 271(1)(c) is not valid and set aside the order of the tribunal. And I'm sorry, and set aside the order of the assessing authority. Um, Thank you very much. Uh, Delhi High Court confirmed the order of the ITAT, which held that there was no specific charge, hence penalty under section 271(1)(c) cannot be upheld. That is the point. Thank you very much. Have a great day.